Hi, I'm Bayland, and did you know that on Overpass and Bank all of the vaults are closed except for one? This one is vault number 69. The professional player Chopper from Team Spirit is in fact not a helicopter. Counter-Strike Global Offensive was announced on August 12, 2011, exactly 4,437 days after Counter-Strike was originally released as a modification for Half-Life on June 19, 1999. New Inferno sucks. On Inferno at Coffins, there's coffins written on the wall with graffiti, even though there are no coffins here anymore. This is because the designers of the new Inferno themselves want the old map back, because they know that the new map is shit. These are night vision goggles, and they existed in Counter-Strike 1.6, Condition 0 and Source as a buyable item. On Overpass, the next underground train goes at 2052. On the map, it's currently clearly daylight, so if the terrorists wanna go home, they will have to wait a lot. To make matters worse, the subway station doesn't lead anywhere, so if the terrorists wanna go home, they cannot. Titanfall 1 and 2 and Apex Legends are made in a heavily modified version of the Source engine in which Counter-Strike Source and Global Offensive have been made in. If you subscribe to the Bayland YouTube channel, the rave music in this corner on Overpass changes for you in-game. Now, I'm not sure about this one. The FBI gave me this information. Try it out yourself, maybe it works, it's worth a try. On Inferno, there's Kasa A written on the wall, and that's because you have to have autism to like this map. Kasa A stands there because the map was originally made by Christopher Auty in the earliest days of Counter-Strike. Look at this gorgeous man standing on the shoulder of some random guy. The revolver is indeed a gun in Counter-Strike. On Nuke, if you stand in this corner and throw the smoke, you will quickly find out that it's absolutely useless. In CS 1.6 and the early versions of Source, you didn't have ammo for your weapons. You had to separately buy it in the menu for extra money. If you are lucky, you are able to see the average Berlin resident doing yoga in its natural habitat on Overpass. On Inferno, there's a secret room in church where someone was playing Counter-Strike Source. This is a reference to Inferno being a better map even in Source. Please ignore my uncle, he has been working very hard trying to find out if the wine in church is poisoned. What a hard-working man. The plush elephants in Overpass took part in the Kosovo War in 1999, but they don't like to talk about it. Now that CS2 is out, Molotovs are finally able to burn in smokes. This is of course a feature and not a bug. Dolphins live for 20 to 40 years in the wild on average. On Inferno in church, there's a sign saying there's no smoking allowed, but behind the preaching altar, someone clearly smoked. This is because the people living here don't care for rules because the map sucks. On Vertigo on A side there is a crane. Someone on the crane decided that it's a good idea to grill up there. HLTV discussions thread, aka these yellow posts over here, contain the stupidest opinions from the loudest monkeys imaginable. Vertigo plays on the 50th and the 51st floor of the skyscraper. It's March 30th, 2022 and the ESL Pro League Season 15 is running. Navi is playing a best of 3 against AGO Gaming or Ago Gaming, I don't know how to say that. They win the first match easily on Dust 2 with 16-1. They win the second map not so easily with 37-34. That is overall 88 rounds for 2 matches. Professional player Norbert, or N0RB3R7, is in real life not called Norbert. His name is David. This is because nobody names their child Norbert. Team Falcons is the retirement home of the Counter-Strike pro scene. It's okay, grandpas, let's get you to bed. CSGO was actually not meant to be a full game from the beginning on. It started off as an Xbox 360 port of CS Source made by Hidden Path Entertainment, but of course Valve loving money, seeing how good the game is, they made it into a fully fledged game. There are 44 cones on Vertigo, 34 on the map in reachable positions, and 10 hidden around the map just to make my job counting them harder. Why is there one up here? Why are there 2 here? And especially, why are there a few up here? Please ignore my uncle. He's just making sure that the integrity of the ground is good. On Inferno there are flower pots. To be exact, there are 374 of them, with a lot of them out of bounds. I will never ever count anything on a map ever again. On Inferno there are 87 wine bottles to be found. Robs has this absolutely crazy flash for Vertigo. It flashes everyone who tries to fast push mid without a chance to react. I have personally used this around 1,000,000 times to surprise the T's on middle on eco rounds. What is this? Solo queuing is for the mentally ill because you need to hate yourself to endure this goddamn torture. On Ancient, on mid, it's possible to do this jump alone. It's usually not easy, but of course me being a god, I instantly managed to do it. Ooh, baby. To do it consistently, make sure you do it with a teammate. On Inferno, someone put a watermelon in a pot. It's because people on Inferno are stupid and don't know how to cook. They just go, watermelon soup. On Mirage, in Underground, you can see something in French written on the wall. It probably says something like, those damn British. On Nuke, there are whiteboards with stuff written on them like, do not erase. chicken drawing, a Schrödinger's cat reference, and that 100 equals 120. Please ignore my uncle, he's just making sure that it's all clean under the table. On another whiteboard, stop letting chickens in the facility stands as a goal, and they did their work well because there are clearly no... How did you get in here? Well, that's solved. Oh my god. Fuck you! Fuck you, chickens! Fuck you! Fuck you, chocolate! You! Fuck you! Navi 1 major, Navi number 1 big cool. JL best in-game leader, yes, yes. Rain second best in-game leader, just after JL, yes, yes, yes. On overpass you can hear someone flush in toilets, but when you go in, it's empty. Well, please fix is a funny thing to say after random sentences. I have erectile dysfunction. Well, please fix. I don't want to retire at the age of 75. Well, please fix. So you know that feeling when shoes scratch your feet and make a wound and you pull up your socks on the wound to protect it from the shoe scratching it more, but in the end it just hurts the same amount and now the sock is literally dried into the wound so it hurts like hell when you have to pull it off? Well, please fix. There's a sausage restaurant on Overpass called Wursthölle, which translates to sausage hell. This is a reference to your mom. They have very hot sausages and the hottest is called nur für lebensmüde, which means your dick will probably fall off. Nobody knows that Counter-Strike Condition Zero existed because nobody cares. There's a very cool table with bottles on the side on Inferno. This is so cool, this is like the only good thing on the map. This actually made me calm down and I won't rage about Inferno ever again. Fuck Inferno. On Overpass, it's currently the 5th of January according to this calendar on the wall in Bank, so I don't think a sunny picnic day is realistic. Well, please fix. The CZ sucks multiple decks. Kerrigan is 5 years old in cat ages. Device is and was. And if you made it this far, you deserve my best random information. Did you know that bananas are considered berries?
If I gave away all the stuff that I had away, and I'll never express myself, and I'll always expect some pain coming out of my shoulder, gash in the middle of molder. When I grow up, I'm growing to a big gray pushing over when I know what I could do.